A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Well,
Yep.
out of these, who do you think is going to get the clicks? I mean, you're going to look at this, I'm going to look at this, and my eyes look at, okay, 6 reviews, no reviews, no reviews, 8 reviews, 39 reviews,
Right.
27 out of, I'm going to click on one of these 2 guys down here. So
Right.
even though it's an F or a G, the way that the human, psyche works is you're looking for some social proof. You want to make sure that, a lot of people are happy with it. And so we're going to be keyed into that. And that's the next thing that we want to take a look at, the social signals and how important that is. 90% of consumers trust online reviews and recommendations and ratings.
Wow.
90%. And they'll look at that.
Because it's the real deal. I mean, it's real people, right? Writing in or commenting in.
Exactly.
I mean, even with, I used to be in the travel business, so now you have TripAdvisor. And, I mean, I don't go to any hotel or anything without going to is it TripAdvisor? Yeah, TripAdvisor, to get, some real comments from people who've actually stayed there. So it's on the same idea. And so it's real people talking about their experiences with this business. I mean, why wouldn't you trust it,
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, we all are looking for social proof, and that's just the way that the human psyche works. And we want to make sure, that we're going to be dealing with we're going to be provided with a similar type of experience that what other people have found. And so that's what we're looking for. And
right.
that's just a fact of life. So
we all want to keep up with the Joneses. So if Mr. Jones says it's a great thing, then you got to jump on it.
Absolutely, absolutely, and that's a key thing. These social signals and a strategy that partners of mine and I use are these cards that we create for businesses that are called social signal igniters, is what we call them. And here's an example of one. This guy's name is Jeff Schwert, and he's out of Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona area. And this is one of his clients. He put this together for Fusion Fitness out there in the I think it's the Scottsdale area of Phoenix. And this is an actual card that they hand to it's a fitness gym is what it is, and they have a boot camp. And so at the end of the boot camp, and this is we talked about, this QR code, where you can just take a picture of it with your phone.
Yeah.
And what it'll do is it'll take you to the site to go ahead and leave a review. How cool is that?
That's really cool.
So you just put that in, with you work that into your workflow processes. So, at whatever point it makes sense, maybe they're leaving or checking out, they got some sort of interaction at the counter, the program's done, the instructor's done, here's a card. We really appreciate your business. If you think we did a good job, we'd appreciate it. If you, let us know online how we did. Simple as that. You just work it into the process, and that's how you get those 39, 40, 50, 60, hundreds of reviews online.
Right.
Let's say you're a dentist. You can do the same thing with an appointment reminder. Say, okay, just got your new crown in. Hope that thing works great for you. And, by the way, if you wouldn't mind, if you get a chance when you get home, this is something you can make the size of something large, a little bit larger than a business card, maybe about double the size, something that stands out, something fits in their purse, something that, will remind them when they get home, okay, this is my reminder. And, oh yeah, that crown is excellent, or that teeth cleaning, or those new veneers I got. I just love them.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'm going to take a picture of this and go on Kudzu, which is another huge review site, and just let them know that, hey, that dentist was excellent. And that's how you get these social signals building on the web for your business. Here's another one.
Kudzu is linked to like Google plus Local as well, and
there's so many. What was the review site you just mentioned?
TripAdvisor.
TripAdvisor. So you could have one for TripAdvisor. Whatever review site corresponds best for your business, and for dentists, it just happens to be Kudzu.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
So whatever fits with whatever business you're in.
I see what you're saying. Okay, but all of them will link to the reviews that you see on the Google Plus Local.
Not all of them, no. But
okay.
What will happen is if you have reviews on your site, Google's only going to show Zagat, okay? So, but what Google does is they know about the reviews that you're getting across the web because they're a data aggregator, and they will rank your website and your Google Plus Local listing higher if you've got reviews from places like Kudzu. It doesn't have to come, the ratings and reviews, your Google Plus Local 7-pack is influenced by ratings and reviews from across the web, not just from their own Zagat. So they take all of that into consideration when ranking that 7-pack. So if you're getting ratings and reviews, at Kudzu, Google knows about it, and they will rank your site higher in that local 7-pack.
Okay.
Here's another one just for Yelp, same thing. But you get the concept. Put it on a card, put it in the workflow, and get it to your customer, and give them an opportunity to give you feedback. Most people like to give businesses feedback. I do.
Right.
If I have a good experience, I'm happy to go online and let other people know about it.
So a lot of times they give you an incentive. They'll put you in a drawing for, whatever,
there's all kinds.
do it.
Oh, it's endless. The number of different things that you can come up with to work it in, to promote people leaving reviews. And there's just all kinds of different scenarios and things that you can come up with to get people doing that. But you've got to have some mechanism to do it, and that's what these cards do. It's the mechanism. So
that's cool.
So anyway, social signals are hugely important, and they're critical to online marketing success. And it's one thing that very few business owners are doing that they could do to easily start, getting more business. Because they're getting the social signals, and they could, it doesn't matter how poor their website is, what's going on. If they claim their local, their Google Plus Local listing, and they start getting, they get a system in place to start getting those reviews, even before they have their listing optimized, it doesn't matter that those rankings and reviews, it doesn't matter where a person, I don't care if you don't even have a Google Plus Local, page set up at all or even claimed. As long as you start getting those reviews online, that will build up, and when you do get that page set up and optimized, all that stuff comes forward, and you will immediately climb. So that's the first step people need to do is just start getting those ratings and reviews at those review sites that are applicable to their industry and to their business. And do it immediately. Don't waste any time. There's no reason to waste time or wait on anything.
Now, how do you set up an online review type scenario? Like, okay, so say the business up north, which my girlfriend, it's already existing. So she's already got students that come and go. I was one of them 8 years ago.
Right.
How would I know I went on her Facebook page and was like, anybody out there, this is the go-to place. You definitely, if you're looking to increase your skills, this is where you want to be. But how does she set up an online review process?
Oh, that's easy. Just, do a Google search, number one, on whatever it is. Okay, so we're talking about, I would say the best, I would probably type into Google best Microsoft Office trainers, or I would just start doing research. If I was to try to find a bit without knowing your girlfriend's business, and you're just looking for a trainer, what would you type in? And then what you'll see is listings of directories and review sites that will review it. So you gotta find out, what sites capture reviews. All right. So once you figure out what sites are capturing the reviews for your specific industry, for those things, if you are doing the research and you are trying to find a reputable, good place to go for Microsoft Office training, where would you wind up finding reviews? Then once you find reviews, then you set up your system to go ahead and point your existing customers to those review sites and say, will you do me a favor, go to this site and just let me know how we're doing. I really appreciate your feedback, whether it be one of those social igniter cards that you hand out, whether it be an email follow-up, that you have to your clients, assuming that you have some sort of system in place where you're capturing email, and so that you can send them email and ask them for a review. There, you could have it right on your website, so that a person, after they take their training class, once they're done with that particular section, that module, when it's finished, just say, would you please do me a favor, click on this link, and tell us how we did with that. And that'll send them to the review site, so then they can read a review. Oh, I just took, the beginners module for Microsoft Word, and it was the best. I learned more things that I can immediately put into use that I ever possibly could have thought of, that ever knew. Just amazing what you don't know, that what you don't know. You don't know what you don't know. Exactly.
Right.
So does that give you some brain food to think about it?
Yeah. So what I would do is I would Google like best Microsoft Office computer trainers for New Hampshire or whatever, and then there would be some sites up there that we could subscribe to, or what the word is, so that we can send people to that site to give us reviews?
Yeah, no, you wouldn't have to subscribe. What you would have to do is first do the research yourself to find out, is there any place online anybody can leave a review for my type of business, number one, okay? And if and then look at, when you do your keyword research, and if you see in the listings that there are Google reviews, then you know that, okay, you can definitely get a Google review associated with that type of business, and you now know where Google reviews are pulling from. They're pulling from, Google Plus Local, from the Zagat review system. So you know that if you do a search and you see that there's a local 7-pack, then you know right then and there, okay, well, I know exactly where these reviews are coming from. That's coming from the Google Plus Local listing.
Right.
And so once you do the Google search and you see there's reviews, you click on the review, find out what site these reviews are coming from, and then that's where you direct your customers to those same sites.
Okay. Got it.
Simple as that.